Hey there, story lovers. Welcome back to another chapter of our thrilling tale. Today we're diving into Chapter 3, where the Snowdrop Festival is in full swing. Picture this: a town square blanketed in snow, with colorful lanterns lighting up the night like stars fallen to earth. The townsfolk of Aspen are gathered, their breaths visible in the crisp winter air, as they prepare for a festival unlike any other. So, buckle up, because this chapter is packed with emotions, revelations, and a journey of healing that you won't want to miss. Let's get started. The Snowdrop Festival reached its zenith, a kaleidoscope of colors against the stark white of the snow. The townsfolk of Aspen gathered in the square, their breaths visible in the crisp winter air. Lanterns flickered like stars fallen to earth, illuminating the faces of the anxious yet hopeful community. Lila Hart stood at the forefront, her long, wavy chestnut hair swirling around her shoulders, bright green eyes scanning the crowd, searching for the familiar faces of her friends. The weight of expectation hung heavy in the air, a palpable tension that mirrored the swirling snowflakes above. As the festival rituals began, Lila felt a surge of determination. She had embraced her role as a leader, guiding her friends through the labyrinth of their fears. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation, and Lila knew that this was a moment of transformation for everyone involved. Beside Lila stood Max Rivers, his bright blue eyes reflecting the flickering lanterns. The mischievous grin that usually danced on his lips was replaced by a solemnity that spoke of the journey they had undertaken together. Lila reached out, squeezing his hand, a silent promise that they would face whatever came next together. At the edge of the square, Mayor Thompson watched the proceedings. His sturdy build and graying hair were silhouetted against the vibrant decorations. The stern expression that often marked his face softened as he watched the children, a flicker of regret crossing his features. He had always prioritized order, but today, the chaos of the spirit's influence loomed large, challenging his authority and his heart. As the townsfolk began to share their fears aloud, a cathartic release filled the air, each confession a thread weaving them closer together. The spirit of Eira, once a shadowy figure in the minds of the townsfolk, began to reveal its true nature. Lila felt its presence, a gentle guiding force that urged them toward healing rather than destruction. The atmosphere shifted, charged with anticipation as the townsfolk, one by one, stepped forward to confront their hidden fears. Lila watched as Mayor Thompson, his voice trembling, spoke of his own regrets, the fear of losing control, the fear of change. In that moment, the townsfolk saw not just their mayor, but a man vulnerable and human, and the tension that had once divided them began to dissolve. As the lanterns swayed in the winter breeze, Lila felt a warmth spreading through her, a sense of unity that transcended the cold. The Snowdrop Festival, once a mere celebration, transformed into a powerful ritual of forgiveness and renewal. The townsfolk embraced their fears, and in doing so, they transformed Eira from a specter of dread into a protector of their community.